wanted to see me. I will do my best to make Piltover proud, Professor.
It's short notice, I
小
know.
羊，
Perhaps there's something in the lab you might be able to share. People love a grand reveal.
Victor and I have just the thing. The next chapter of Hextech. Come to the lab this afternoon. I'll show you.
I'll look forward to it. You cer-
哇，太美了。当他做出了成就，其他人自然对他刮目相看了。这音乐，哦，这就是他们那个门，可以传送吗？哎，有点像那个雷神那个门，我不知道叫什么，就是他们也可以传送的。已经完全待遇都不一样了。
Our most famous protege, Jace Tallis, the visionary behind the Hex Gates.
这应该已经过了很久了，
for our great city of
从上一集。
Excuse me. Sorry.
He's a very busy man.
他的投资人现在也是接纳了他。
Serves you right.
You still avoiding her?
I'm working.
Oh, I can see that. I mean, there's so much crime to thwart outside your family's tent.
You can only imagine the strings she pulled to have me posted here.
It's your fault, really, for not following her into a career more befitting your station.
She'd do anything to keep me from seeing the real world.
Well, at least you'll have front row seats to the speech.
Speech.
I'm giving the big address tonight.
We really have to send it to Anarchy.
他们要在进化日搞动作。
Shipping manifest from your friend downtown.
他是之前挡下那一击之后，也喝了那个药吗？哦，很帅倒是。哦，滑板，那个是 Y 吗？哦，很丝滑。成吨的。
They're expanding. Check for more below. Burn it all.
哦，这不是让我想到，
Oh, no. She's here.
谁？是蓝头发吗？哇！机关肯定是 powder， 就是爆嘛。哇，他现在身手变敏捷好多呀！ 头发这么长啊！哦，这原来就是长大的样子。哦，好帅呀！但是我好喜欢他这个发型。哦，大变样了。他已经跟搞微光这些人是一伙了，是吧？啊！哦，又是像当年那个火焰。不要！这像是他的应激反应一样。要爆炸了吗？啊！天呐，Y 肯定不忍心跟 Powder 大大出手的。Powder 感觉有点失控了。哇，这小提琴！他要变身吗？他们现在都可以控制了吗？想变身就变身。
Magical energy too volatile to be handled outside our workshops. Hextech was supposed to bring magic into the life of the common man, and now it finally can. A Hextech gemstone.
Wait,
啊！
Holy
哦，
sprockets.
非常的坚硬，
We found a means to fortify
更加强化它，稳
This
定
new
它。
version is stable and absolutely safe. We present to you the next chapter.
哦，这个手套，
We can now design portable devices.
哦，让我想到 Vander 的手套了。
The gemstone can power virtually anything.
他们下一步不会就要去开采宝石了吧？我去，
The Atlas Gauntlets. The mining colonies and the fissures can work faster and without
但是打人也更好打了。
the Hex Claw.
哦，鲁班大师，
Equipped with a powerful ray of light.
哦，
Imagine what our artificers could do with such a device. I want Hextech to be a tool for us to build a new world, and now it's finally possible.
也很危险，
Anyway, this is
但是还挺帅的。
Quite amazing, gentlemen. You should be very proud. Obviously, there are a few kinks to iron out and screws to be tightened, but give it a decade of careful research, and it will be ready.
a decade.
Oh, don't worry, my boy.
他倒是很长寿
In
了，
the blink
但是
of
他
an
们的
eye.
时间是有限的。
Professor.
是 Y 他们那个吧？ 哦，好帅！这种场景再现。还有雪。这个印记应该也是 Powder 的印记，看上去像是他的一个机关的那个图像。他还搁这儿呢。
I didn't do anything. She's crazy. She shot me.
Who shot you? Who were you working for?
I can't. He'll kill me.
Who
Powder 现在已经可以踩在他头上了。
protect you?
Caitlin Kierman. Why does that not surprise me? Interfering in an investigation again. You're supposed to be guarding your mother's tent.
I was sheriff, but she doesn't need it, and clearly this takes priority.
I realize you're used to getting your way, Kierman, but we have a chain of command for a reason.
I understand, but there's more going on here than just smuggling. If I could just question him,
I'll take it from here. Since you're looking for more work, you can take the graveyard shift tonight at the fair.
Yes, sir.
Good. I want this one on a boat to Stillwater Prison.
Yes, sir.
哇，地下城已经是这样哦。哇，好帅啊！看来他们这个微光已经用在很多不同的场景下了，跟那个嗑药了似的。
Fired on us.
There are always mishaps in battle. The firelights were a target, and most.
看来他很宠 Powder 啊。
It wasn't a mishap. She froze up and lost her shit. I could have handled those brats. She's a problem, and we all know it.
天哪，这句话以前
Who's we? I expected better from you than excuses. It was your job to make sure things went smoothly. You failed. Don't disappoint me again. The world's growing smaller every day, thanks to the Hex Gates. Now we're cut off. The topsiders are leaving us further and further behind. What happened?
他要定期这样。
She already told you.
哦，
I'm asking you.
One of those firelight wackos was a girl with pink hair.
哦，Powder。
Your sister's gone. You know that as well as I do.
I know,
哦，还没有认出来
right? Can't live with them, can't stuff them back in the old baby maker.
他以为他姐已经
Doing
死
screw
了
up。will set us back weeks.
I'm sorry.
I need to know that I can rely on you.
哦，可是他的指甲都还是粉蓝呢。
The sons and daughters of Zon deserve more than their runoff.
Won't happen again.
I know.
哦，
Savika will clean up today's mess.
Savika? That ogre couldn't clean a dust bunny with a blowtorch.
She'll suffice. You should focus on your gadgetry. Take some time.
I don't need time.
Take it anyhow.
Powder 真的像换了一个人一样了。
fundraiser's going well. Your mother would be proud.
Would she?
Tired of mingling?
These people have nothing new to offer me. The only one actually worth my time is him.
The golden boy.
He's one built over's heart.
Oh, speak of the devil.
但是他们还是瞧不上他吗？
Could I borrow you for a minute?
To what do I owe the pleasure?
It's Heimerdinger.
When is it not?
We've shown him our research. He thinks we need more time.
It's Progress Day. Representatives from all over the world have come to see what new wonders the City of Progress has to offer. If there's a time to present a new creation, it is now.
Great.
Heimerdinger is a great scientist, but he's old. He only ever sees the
不听老人言，吃亏在眼前。
Someone like you.
You really believe that?
Hextech has the potential to change everything. The world is ready. I've already spoken to several potential investors.
Investors?
Of course.
都
Everyone
是
wants
商
Hextech
业
for，themselves.
都是生意。
It's yours.
哦，他的小玩偶。
It wasn't her.
Powder。哦。
Just some wannabe street trash. I got confused, that's all.
这是一些坟墓吧？
I'm weak. Savika will clean it up. Savika's a regular Johnny on the spot.
那个人的眼镜
I'm
儿
not。weak. And I'm gonna show him. Oh, I'm gonna show him. Y'all see.
对 Powder 他还是潜意识里在愧疚吧。
Where are you? They were asking if I could do the address. You should come up with me. We're partners. No, not in front of. Oh, damn it. You have your speech prepared? Uh-huh.
他还是有犹豫。
That we will share with you when the time is right.
他还是听劝了。
Things that will bring an end to your hardships. Whether you're the scion of our high houses or an honest laborer from the underground. We vow to keep pressing forward, for we are the city of progress.
没有按照自己准备的稿说了。 啊，投资者生气了，该。
That it then? I thought that Talus boy was some kind of genius. Last year, didn't he launch a blimp halfway across the continent?
Airship, actually. And an airship has a rigid metal hull. It's not a blimp.
It's a balloon, ain't it?
Sure as hell looks that way.
Pardon us if we aren't quite so refined as you, my lady.
What are you even doing here, Kiraman? Don't you have a cocktail party to attend?
Fire! Fire!
What's happening?
Get the fire brigade!
是 Powder 那个印记吗？啊，是 Powder。哦。
Get out now! Also, I brought this dynamite. Goodbye.
Body replacements. We've seen their ingenuity over the years.
还在玩这个儿童玩具呢。
If the right person got a hold of it, it's possible they could utilize its energy.
We need to address this immediately.
只要有人有欲望拿到这宝石，
It was
都
my
很危
responsibility
险
to。safeguard this technology, and I failed. My mistake cost people their lives. I have come before you to recommend that we suspend all Hextech operations until the situation is resolved, including our laboratories, the refinery, and the Hex Gates.
他还是有良知的。
Lost. Perhaps the time has come to explore a more radical solution.
What are you suggesting?
直接去干底下的人吗？
Mr. Tallis has demonstrated his commitment to our safety. He's willing to sacrifice his own enterprise. And it seems to me only Mr. Tallis has the knowledge necessary to secure the Hex Gates. I propose that a new chair be brought forth, and that House Tallis be elevated to this august body.
What?
As a councillor, he will have the resources necessary to protect all our investments.
Councillor Medarda, this is highly irregular. The council has held 7 seats for generations.
Does the boy have any experience?
Only that of a scientist, like Heimerdinger.
I believe Councillor Medarda is right. Hextech security should be administered by a scientist. I second the motion.
Well then, shall we vote?
Half a dozen enforcers dead. Enforcers
金克斯。
dead.
Yeah.
A building blown to pieces.
Oh. Yeah.
Do you have any idea what you've done?
Actually.
没人管得住他。
Happy Progress Day!
好颠，但是我喜欢。他真的很需要陪伴的 Powder。
How you feeling?
I've had a break in the case.
Shouldn't you be resting?
工作狂。
Listen, you know how I've suspected there is a single mind behind the Undercity's violence?
The Great Conspiracy.
I think whoever attacked the square is our suspect. The same symbols showed up at the botched smuggling operation at the Hex Gates.
The Hex Gates?
Keep up. All this time, they've kept their dealings localized to the Undercity. Low priority. The attack on the square changes things. They've overstepped. If I can figure out who made this, it could lead me directly to whoever's behind it all. The answer is here, staring me in the face. I can feel it.
他太适合这个工作了。
How do you intend to prove any of this?
If I can just work this out, Marcus will have to listen.
If there's one thing I've learned about the Council, They need more than just theories.
Since when did you concern yourself with the council's opinion?
Since I
有了责任，责任越大，背负的东西越多。
You're serious? When? Why? Have they discovered how to govern with grease and a spanner?
Haha. I was actually hoping you might consider joining my staff.
House Talus Security. That's a ceremonial position. I'd live behind a desk.
他想干实事儿的。
I just want you to be safe.
Thanks, but I already have a job.
他不想做温室里的花朵。Kate 很有自己的个性和想法。
This is the best I could do.
I don't need charity, counselor. Yours or my parents.
Kate.
Get out.
Inmate 2135.
他都已经是这个下场。
Afraid that's not possible.
Why not?
Well, there's been an incident.
What kind of incident?
是 Y 吗？
So pretty kind.
You don't understand.
Y 他也已
I
经
have to talk to him.
在监狱了。
You'll be able to as soon as he can move his jaw again.
Who assaulted him?
哦，不是吧？天哪！哇，他这个刺青，喂，帅姐真的太帅了！我可太喜欢长大后的 Powder 和 Y 了，他们两个人散发出那种帅气，真的绝杀。但是既然 Y 真正的 Y 在监狱里的话，那最开始出现的那个就是感觉畏畏缩缩的，应该就不是 Y 了。但是在 Powder 眼里，他姐已经去世了。我好期待看到他跟他姐再次相遇的时候啊！他都把粉蓝这样子在他的指甲上，还有他的袖套上体现。虽然他受到过这样的创伤和阴影，但是他肯定还是对他姐有思念的吧。可能还真的像 Powder 说的一样，只是一个模仿 Y 他这个造型的地下街小混混。我还想说这 Y 这变化还是有点大呀。所以在监狱里会不会是最开始那个警官当时把他带走之后就直接把他关监狱了？一看到 Powder 就是一看到像 Y 这样的面容，就是整个大失控，我还是挺心疼的。之前那些事情真的就是给他留下来太多的创伤了，包括就是他把自己那个小基地布置成那个样子。除了在沙发上倒着的那个应该像是 Milo 的一个模型似的，他那个头发吊着的，还有这个 Klager 那个眼镜儿，应该算是他们的遗物吧。包括还有2个就是像是祭奠他们的这个蜡烛，就像当时在黑巷地下城的时候，他们 Darvender 也是向 Y 展示过他们曾经战斗死去那些人的就是坟墓吧，算是墓碑。时不时还出现一下 Milo 他的这个像是幽灵一样，好像他还在凝视着 Powder 真的还是活在这种内疚里面，部分的他应该还是不会原谅自己，没有原谅自己曾经那个行为，即使那是一个意外嘛。他一听 Soko 觉得他弱，觉得他有一堆烂摊子，还有马上要去证明给他看，这一点真的又很像小时候的 Powder 呢，真的是奋尽全力要证明自己的这个价值，不被丢下。Jace 和 Caitlyn 也挺让我惊喜的。Caitlyn 她完全就是跟家族的这个期许背道而驰，她有着自己的理想和抱负，这一点我真的太喜欢了。她这个侦查能力也真的是一绝，我很喜欢就是她光靠这些痕迹，案发现场这些蛛丝马迹去能够重现当时这么一个场景，包括她也是一心全都放在这个侦查案件上面。Powder 现在也是叫金克斯了，很喜欢他这个人物刻画中 就是非常有层次的地方。表面上呢，他是感觉有一些疯癫的，但是其实在他的这个疯癫之下，他是有着非常多的纠葛的，而且他也是还有着脆弱的那一面。Kate 他对于这个正义和真相的探索真的很令人期待，而 Jace 他看上去也是跟 Victor 也有了一些这个意见上的疏远吧。虽然最开始他们都是野心非常大的这个年轻科学家，但是当真正站在这个时代中心的时候，在这个风暴的顶端， Jace 他听进去了前辈的这个话，他也感受到了他所需要承担的这种道德的约束力，而 Victor 呢可能还并没有，他最后还是放弃了就是演讲那个最新他们的发明。我觉得他感受到了他肩上所背负到的责任吧。虽然最初他跟 Victor 都是统一战线，想要在他们年轻就在此刻将他们的成果公诸于世，让他们能够成为改变世界的力量。Jace 他也在时代的这个洪流中成长了很多，是不是要像长辈说的，要牺牲掉小我的这个野心呢？也能看出来他并不是那么乐意接受这个议员的位置，他肯定是想潜心钻研他的这个科研，而不是就是将自己置身于这种政坛的混乱中。现在他也面临着多方压力，一个政治界的还有这个商业界的，他真的很难再去很好的平衡自己的野心，自己对科研的这个热忱和这些其他的压力。议员让 Jace 他也成为议员，我觉得这个也是类似于把他捆绑住吧，这样的话他就无法就是随心所欲的去可能做科研之类的，可能就是限制住了他自己想创造的东西，而是要优先考虑政府需要什么，需要创造什么。Jace 和 Victor 他们设计出来的这2款手套也真的是很帅，只不过现在都被金克斯给偷走了。Powder 他真的是身手变好了好多呀，这些年他肯定也没少训练，能看到更多的成年的 Powder 和 Y 真的让我哇哭哇哭。那这期视频就到这里，我们下期见，拜拜。